Hey guys, it's PJ, and today's
Hey.
video will be about the third show by Wonderspaces in San Diego. The show is titled In Common and presents the question, how are we shaped by our experiences, environments, and relationships? It was interesting for me to observe how different people's perspectives brought together create their interactions with each piece. The installations can become collaborative and allow you to work together with strangers to influence each art installation. They can also be introspective and cause you to dive deeper within yourself to uncover memories that you may have buried. And of course, you can take selfies. It's a valid interpretation of art, but just make sure to look past the bright colors because understanding the artist's perspectives can help you gain a better sense of how others perceive the world and perhaps identify what you have in common. For preview night, some of the artists were on hand, such as the artist for this piece here called Floor. And Floor was one of the works that intrigued me the most before visiting because of my love for the ocean. For me, I use the currents of the ocean when I swim to help guide my direction so my movement towards my destination takes less effort. And that's how I interpreted interacting with this piece. For others, they let the wave influence their bodies, so their bodies conformed to the wave forming underneath them. But seriously, there's so much to cover and I can't talk about them all in one video. Unless you guys want me to do a longer video, which I am totally down for, just comment below if you want to see that. But out of all of the works, I was surprised that the VR experience was a standout creation for me. Where Thoughts Go asks 3 simple questions of the person experiencing it. And those thoughts are visualized into balls of light that allow you to listen to the answers of past visitors. The third prompt was describe someone you miss. And listening to each answer made me emotional as I was listening to strangers tell stories of people they lost, actions they regret, and ambitions that were never fulfilled. I'd also like to compliment the gallery attendants at Wonderspaces. This is something that I didn't bother to take advantage of during the last 2 shows. They're incredibly well versed in each piece and also answered so many questions for me. For example, this is pronounced Mirvier. I think I did that right. Or also, by asking questions, I found out that Pierre Leriche's Rainbow Room is representative of him growing up gay in conservative South Africa. The white room is his parents' room and is veiled to represent how closed off they were with their son. The red in between is the feelings that he has towards his parents. And the rainbow room itself is his room. The ceiling is decorated with rugby balls, which is a typically masculine sport, but it's repurposed with rainbows to question the definition of masculinity. The art in Wonderspaces, from my perspective, is meant to be experienced. It was hard for me to stop and take photos or video because each work requests interaction. In the darker areas, they ask that you focus on the elements of the piece instead of your LCD screen. And I wonder if they purposely did this, since pop-up museums have also earned the term selfie museum. And I know some in the art community would label Wonderspaces as such. Many rooms in this year's exhibition seem to purposely be anti-selfie. For example, Harmony of Spheres and Intersection is almost completely enjoyed in the dark, with the primary focus being the audio journey conducted by the travelers. Mirvier and Experiment 2C have barriers, so you have to view the works like a sunset at the Grand Canyon. You don't need to be in the sunset to enjoy it, or to share it on social media, just simply observe it. Before this video gets too long, I'll end it here and say just check it out for yourself. My recommendation is just go to the Wonderspaces website and read the descriptions of each installation before visiting. You'll have a better appreciation for what each artist is trying to tell you. Or you can do the opposite and make up the meaning for yourself. Whether that's an adult playground, a source of inspiration, a photo backdrop, a first date, or whatever your imagination wants to create. My name is PJ. Find me on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to this channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Deuces. Bye.